think we've got to check the bulb up here and see if I can do this on this one. Oops. Alright, let me see. Try to check. Whoa. It's kind of not going to work on a. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see this on this. No, probably. I have to get unless, you know what? Make this higher. No, still not good enough. Still not good enough. Strong enough, baby. This thing just doesn't want to stay straight, so get rid of. Never mind. I ain't doing it. I'll have to get a ladder. Alright. Just have to get a ladder. I will just get a ladder. So, we've got another singing bowl coming on Saturday. I just returned one. Today actually. The 11-inch one I returned. Now we have another one coming on Saturday. So get ready, y'all, for that. Hold on, give me a moment. I'll be right back. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. What's good? Welcome, everybody. Just felt called to go live, talk about some things going on, talk about what we can do. Yo, Anthony, what's good, brother? Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Tap the like button and subscribe to the channel, y'all. How y'all doing, man? We got super chats too if you want to donate. Anything is welcome. There's a thank you button there. So welcome everybody to the live stream. Let me tell you what, man, some craziness is going on in the world, you know. But, you know, this is what we all came here for. We came here for it. You know, meaning we came here on this planet for it, to be a part of it. That's for sure. I'm trying to think, how can I elevate this so you guys can see the singing bowl? Let's say bring it lower. That'll work. There we go. That works. That's perfect, actually. All right. So how's everybody doing, man? Happy Wednesday, is it? Happy Wednesday. Let me see if I can see the live stream going on. Yeah, it is. Cool, we got 7 of you watching. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate y'all tapping the like button. So I got another singing bowl coming this, I think it's this Saturday. So you've been watching like the replays and stuff that I've been doing with the different signal bowls. So I did a bunch of them already, reviews of. I got a really neat one coming on Saturday. It's a different brand that I haven't tested out yet. And if it all goes well, they have like 2 other ones that are really fire, man. The pigment that they use, the color that they use, they frosted them. Hopefully this company and this brand is not going to send me the wrong stuff, you know, like the other ones have. Oh, live, I got you. Cool. Oh, so you're liking it. All right. Well, I'm gonna continue doing it till I find all 7 chakras and the ones that I like, you know, the most. So stay tuned, man. You know, the one that's doing the hearts. Oh, okay. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Keep doing the hearts, man. Thank you. Thank you for giving. Appreciate that, man. The hearts definitely help, for sure. Yeah, we got to get back in the algorithm, man. Like sometime in the beginning of the year, YouTube changed everything, and it kind of hasn't gone back. gonna tell you guys what, man. And I'm gonna try to say this the best way I can say it. I also have. I'm waiting for tomorrow some microphones that hopefully will sound way better than any other microphone yet. So just stay tuned for that too. So the sound quality should get better. Right now I don't have my microphones hooked up, so hopefully the sound is good coming off of the phone. But I just want to say this because I've been getting a lot of downloads, and you know, and I want to say it in the best way that I can possibly say it, where everyone can understand no matter where they are on their journey. But listen, make no mistake about it, man. This is, in fact, and I've said this for years now, that we're in a spiritual war. And you could choose to believe it or not. You could choose to turn your eye the other way, turn your, I get people all the time coming on here, it's conspiracy theories and, it's all kinds of things and blah, 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 and this and that. It doesn't mean not to, you know, um, to shine your light bright or focus on a positive outcome or have an optimistic attitude. It doesn't mean not to do that. Of course, that's important. Because the more chance that you give and get to these lower frequencies, the more opportunity you give. Do you know my subscribers? No, I don't. I don't know who they are. You're going to subscribe? Well, I appreciate that. The more you give yourself, the more that you get to the opportunity where your frequency is low enough. And again, some may believe this, some may not, but the lower your frequency, the vibration, the more open and receptive you are to receive these lower vibrational things like flus and colds and all kinds of things from entities, parasites. The list goes on and on. The less you stay out of fear and the more you stay in the state of love, the less you will, in fact, experience anything of that sort. And I say this because, man, I've been in all those situations and standpoints. I've been in the lowest of the low. I've been the highest of the high. I've been in the middle. I've been in every frequency, vibration. I feel like I've fallen and continued to get back up no matter what, because I know that no matter how many times they try, and I say they, when I say they, it's the opposition. It's the ones that are trying to keep humanity at a very low frequency and vibration, and to basically so that you just don't question anything. Because if you're at a low vibration and a low frequency, you're most likely in fear and you're most likely in survival. You're most likely running in the sympathetic nervous system, the survival, the fight or flight. And you're not even going to have a time to even think or be clear-headed enough to question anything. And if you do, you're going to think that you're the only one, and how are you going to make a difference? And I've heard that line a million times when it's time to vote, and people will say, well, how am I going to make a difference? How is my one vote going to change anything? And I always say it over and over again, it all starts with us. And if you stay silent and ignore what's actually going on in the world and don't do your research and Don't dig deeper, because that's what they want you to do. It's like these files that have been released. You know what's so interesting about that? And I just got a download about it. There's two things that they did with this. They released them while there's a lot of crap going on, and they've also released them in huge piles. Like I think like more than over 3,000 files were released at the same time. Why? So, and they've made it so confusing to where only the ones that are really, really going to dig are going to dig. Okay, take care, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for typing in the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you, man, from the bottom of my heart, man. Keep spreading love around the world, my friend. Listen, man, every day there's a rhyme and a reason why things are happening. Now, again, we're going to question why would God allow this to happen and blah, blah, blah. But you have to remember that we're living on a planet where we chose to come here with free will. And that's one of the biggest things that we. I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Okay. Um. So they released them all together, and they released so many during a time where there's a lot of chaos, and people are struggling, and people are in survival, and people are in fight or flight, and this and that, and they're running around with their chicken with their head cut off, and blah blah blah, and so there's less likely that it's almost like the public, they're going to say, well, we released them, and then most people aren't even going to even bother to even go dig deep into the files and even look, because when you do go there, it is very confusing, and you really have to know what you're searching for. And they didn't make it simple whatsoever when they released them. So as I said, most people, I remember this back in the day, man. When, I don't know if you guys remember when they used to have like a thing. It was called rebates, manufacturer rebates. I know a lot of people know what that is, but not a lot of people know either. And I know they give them on cars, but they used to give it on like stores like office supply stores and stuff like that. The electronic stores, places like that would give these rebates, manufacturer rebates, and if you really did your due diligence, you could pretty much get the product for free. You just have to wait weeks and weeks and weeks, and then the manufacturer sends you the rebate, and then you end up. There was a lot of times, man, I couldn't tell you how many things I got for free because I followed what they said to do, but it wasn't like an easy task, and you had to check over and over again, and they had to approve your submission. And if you did something wrong, like one thing, they would reject it. And then if you didn't verify and stay on top of it, you wouldn't even know, you wouldn't even remember that even happened, to even potentially appeal it. And so most people, they're like, oh yeah, this is such a great deal, man. There's this big rebate on this printer or these speakers or whatever. And then you get back and life gets busy, and you just forget about it. You don't even submit the receipt. You don't go through the process that they have you go through to receive the rebate. Now, mind you, I did it every time, majority of the time. Now there was rebates that I didn't receive for whatever reason. They rejected certain ones. Maybe like, oh, you have to do it in this color ink, and you've got to submit the receipt, and it has to be by this specific date, and it was like all these different things, and So where I'm going with it is a lot of the time. So a lot of humanity has been really in uproar and speaking loudly that they want the files, the EP files, released. And then they release them, and then look how long the delay was, and I understand why they delayed it as well, because, well, first off, they were the word, trying to think of the word, did, didacting or something like that, where they basically erase the information or take people's names out, deleting, basically didacting or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it, but if you know if you know, you know. And look how long it took in the battles, and then it's like at a time when February is amped up even more, and more chaos is happening, and people are going on trial, and people that maybe you would have never thought, you know. And so there's rhymes and reasons for everything, man. Why it happens, when it happens, what the delay was. Everyone was like, what's the holdup? Just release it already. And they had their reasons. And as I just said, to do it right near the Super Bowl when people are preparing, interestingly enough, I just thought about that. I don't watch the Super Bowl anymore. I think it's, a ritualistic thing. Again, a lot of these things are just to distract humanity from what they're trying to do. And again, you don't have to believe any of this stuff. You may think it's conspiracy theory. That's okay, But I know what I came here to do, and I know that I came here to shine light on the dark. I know that I also came here to inform people of things, because I've been very aware of these things since I was a little kid, and I get downloads all the time. Just a lot of times I don't bring a recorder with me or a pad to write down the downloads I receive, and then they kind of go away, but then I get them back here and there. But the point of the matter is, there's reasons why and when, and now everyone's so busy with what's happening in the new year, and the energies are really intense and amplified in February, and then we have the Super Bowl coming up this week, and then lo and behold, they release the EP files this week, and there's thousands of them, and you really have to have time to search their database. It's not like, oh, I just open up, I just open up the website and just go right in there, and boom, I could see like the title of each thing. Is I went on there, man. It's like not that simple. It's not that straightforward, and it's purposefully done that way. Because most people are not going to take the time to do it. They're going to wait for somebody else to have done it and then speak on it, which is good too, because some of this information that's coming out is extremely graphic. And if you aren't someone that is been preparing for disclosure for your entire life, knowing that there's been a lot of things that you could not even imagine happening with people that you would have never thought would be happening. A lot of people, again, bury their head in the sand. They don't want to know about it. They don't want to hear about it, but yet they want change to happen. And I still don't get this ideology, because it's like, you want disclosure, you want information to come out, you want to know, you want change, but yet you're not willing to stand in the fire. You're not willing to listen and hear and see what's actually going on. Some of this stuff is really vile and graphic, and if you're not prepared for it, it's going to be very difficult for you to digest some of this. To think that you thought your government was there for you, and to think that they've been involved with all these things going on in the world, um, and to think that one man could be behind a lot of, and now mind you, I don't think he's the only one. I think that they're using him as a fall guy, but I definitely think that there's other people that we may never get names of in my lifetime that are underneath. There's always something underneath, you know, someone leading. I just don't believe that this one man could do all of this and orchestrate all this. Like, how do you even have time for all that? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you got 24 hours a day, but the things that happened, and I don't even know everything, but I know a lot of it through just over the years, the downloads and the intuition I've had. I've known a lot of this stuff. I've just been very awake, let's just say, to pretty much everything. You know, the censorship, the trafficking, the things they do with people and food, and you know, the things in the sky. I mean, I just known that there's stuff going on, big things going on, trying to essentially uh, control humanity at really high levels to keep us in this redundant hamster wheel, just feeding the system, you know, through our energy, through, um, you know, spending money, through consumerism, you know, all of it. It's a sick game that has been going on for thousands of years. And the more and more that we silence ourselves and shut up and just don't stand up and don't speak on it and don't talk to others about it, because you know you're afraid they're gonna walk away and they're not gonna want to be your friend, or your family is gonna leave because you know they're thinking you're crazy. And well, I mean, a lot of this is coming out now, so now you don't really need to be looked at as crazy because it's actually coming to the light. You can just elaborate more on it. You can continue to keep it in the forefront, because the more we, because the the thing that has happened with humanity is something will happen catastrophic, a catastrophic event. Humanity will come together, and then little by little it'll just dissipate, and people will get busy and go back to their everyday life, working and doing the 9 to 5 whole spiel, and you know, paying bills and just living their life, and then it's forgotten about, and then we kind of go back into the same rut. And it hasn't got to the point where it's been enough, something big enough to just shake and rock humanity to their core, to the point where we finally stand up and we don't take it anymore. And to be quite honest, man, this year is the year of the horse. And what does that mean? That means authenticity. That means standing in your power. That means not taking shit from no one any longer. That means you're done with people pleasing. That means you're setting boundaries. That means all of those things. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I mean, I think you're on the wrong channel or something talking about. I don't know who Adorable Healer is, but um, it's like this year is empowerment, is us standing up for our rights, us not taking crap from nobody, us demanding transparency, which, yeah, it's happening to a point. To a point. Because a lot of it is being deleted. And don't think and make no mistake about it that they're putting out things that they want to put out. So those EP files, yeah, while there's 3,000 something files that were released, don't think that they didn't delete a bunch of them or alter them or only put out a certain amount, you know. And don't think, and of course they're slow dripping it, you know, because it's not only the government that's involved with that. There's higher dimensional beings, there's galactic councils, there's you know, the white hats from the other side, from the spiritual realm that are running things as well, you know. And make no mistake about it, they're not going to just dump it all out at once, especially not what has been going on. And it's intertwined in everything, man, in everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. Every industry you could think of is involved in these EP files. So I'm talking the food industry, the medical industry, the court systems, the police systems, you name it, technology, everything is involved in these files and meetings that this man had with people. And again, I want to say that I don't think that he was the only one. I think that there was people behind the scenes that were even puppeteering him as well, that we may never get those people's names. I'm even talking about I'm talking about Hollywood. I'm talking about everything. The music industry, you name it, everything is involved. It's being proven through these emails, through these conversations, through the recordings, through all of it. So it's time, man, that, you know, we stop playing around. Yeah, like, I don't want to say life has to be serious. I don't want to say that we have to get serious and that's it and blah blah blah. But the fact of the matter is, man, when I say we have to get serious and stop playing games, we have to stand in our power. We have to know who we are. We have to demand transparency, but at the same time, laugh, live, and love, and spread our light bright, because that's how we're going to create the world out of love instead of fear, which is what it's been created out of for thousands of years, which is why we're where we are. So just as they're slow dripping these files and disclosures happening, which I've been saying for the last couple of years, if you go on the channel and you look back at, I mean, there's over 1,000 videos between me and Luna, and you go back and you just go through videos, lives I've done. This is what I've been talking about. You know, this is the year of disclosure, and you know, don't think that things aren't going to be disclosed, because they are, and they will, and they have to. Hey, what's going on, Nana? So sometimes, I don't know, sometimes it's crazy to me how people just go about their life and they just do their everyday life and they don't question anything. I could not ever imagine not questioning anything, just doing what I was told, and that's it. And mind you, I never was okay, and I never was able to just allow someone to just tell me what to do. Um, I always fought back, not in a way like where I was fist fighting with somebody, but I fought back in a way that I just never took crap from nobody. Whether it was a boss, a family member, it didn't matter what it was. I always stood up, and you know, if it was something that I didn't like and I was not okay with, and I was not okay with how I was being treated, I opened my mouth and I said something. Whether the person, it caused the conflict or not. Now, mind you, there's been times, yeah, sometimes I, I had to pick my battles and, you know, choose what I was going to with certain people, what I was going to, how I was going to act or react, um, dependent on different situations and you know, but at the same time, man, I never was cool with just like, yeah, this person's telling me what to do, and then, nah, man, majority of the time it got me sent home or fired, because, mm, oh, so that's when it started for you, JBMU, before the election. And I've been questioning since like 7 years old, and I'm 47. And you know, I don't settle for anything what someone tells me. I do my own research. I check into it. I look into it. I research. I go down these rabbit holes. Um, way before the election. Good for you, man. Good for you. And keep doing it. Don't ever stop, man. Don't ever stop, because let me tell you what, man. Um, that is one of our biggest superpowers. That is one of our biggest superpowers against the opposition. And the more you dig, the more you research, the more you question, it's going to keep you awake, and you won't snap into these states of like hypnotic sleep, you know, and then going back to, and I mean, let's be real, once you really truly wake up and you see things for what they are, it's very hard um, to look away. It's very hard to go back to the way, like, oh yeah, let's just talk about how the weather is, and like, oh yeah, this team, they're gonna blow out this college team, blah blah blah. You know, all the surface level stuff. Once you expand your consciousness and you start questioning things, you can't go back. You can't, like, it's impossible um, to to not question it anymore. Yeah, truth and knowledge is power, exactly. And but as I said, once you expand your brain, which is elastic anyway, and you begin to question things, you're training your brain, and you're wiring your neural pathways to be that way. And once you like go down that path, there's no going back. And then you just can't conform to society anymore. You can't just go back and be like, um, it's like haunts you for the rest of your life, just about. You can't just go to your job and just do that job like everybody else, like, and not question, why am I doing this crap? Like, Why are these people taking this so seriously? Like, it doesn't even make sense. You know, like because I questioned everything as a little kid, man, I'd be sitting at the bank with my dad or the car dealership, and these people are like taking their job so serious, and you know, here you got to fill out this contract and sign this and sign here and blah 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 and this and that, and I'm like why? My mind started going already to like just places I couldn't even tell you right now where they were at that time, but it was, you know, it was just why is everything so serious? Why did people take, like, they walk around like they pack their groceries in a serious way, like organized and to the T, like putting the cold stuff in this bag and the warm stuff in this bag, and I don't know. I think sometimes it's like just a form of distraction, you know, because they kind of know, and their soul is like kind of, you know, knocking at the door, so to speak, and they're just using these coping mechanisms, you know, to like avoid and distract, you know, because let me just say this, man, when you go down those rabbit holes and you begin to question, especially like 10 years ago, it was really much harder to live in society and 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 live amongst the norm, you know, being awake. It's much easier now, but it's still kind of difficult. You're still, to a point, a black sheep. You're still, to a point, an outcast, because a lot of us live in areas that majority are asleep. Majority don't question anything. Majority just go along with what they're told. And so you're still, now if we put everybody together, yeah, it's a different story, but that's not the case. Majority of us who came here and volunteered to be here are spread out around the world. We're not all in one space. We're in a group, in an area, living in an area where there's a lot of people not awake. You know, so what we know and what we are, the light we shine will spread outward to more people around us. And hola, what's good? What's good? So, you know, where I live currently, there's, I mean, I'm finding out when I go on these different classes and things like that, there's more people in North Carolina than I thought, but not like in my vicinity. You know, they're more spread out, and I don't think there's like a tremendous amount. It's just, you know, it seems to be that way, but it's not. There's more non-awake than there is awake, and Toyota Japan. What, do you work at Toyota or something? Is that what you're saying, Toyota Japan? Or is that like a town in Japan? Not really quite sure what you mean, but you know, I say it over and over and time again, man. We have to all come together. We have to continue to shine our light bright. We have to continue to pray. And I'm trying to put together an event. Um, yeah, Jesus Christ is King. God is King. So is Jesus. So are we all. I'm trying to put an event together where we all can meditate / pray together. Maybe even like once a month, where we do it live with other creators, and we put an event together so that we can come together and create an event. And then you know, there's power in numbers, and the more people we can that can come together, we can bring our followers together, so we can reach more people, and then we can essentially, you know, pray for the world, pray for healing, pray for just everything, man. And pray that the light overpowers the dark. You know, pray for everyone to be abundant and healthy. I'm just giving you guys an idea. It's in the beginning stages, but I would like to do it like once a month, and I would like to bring like a bunch of creators together, and we all do it together. And then we also do like a Q&A. Maybe we do some giveaways, and we give away some stuff, like um, some sessions from, and depending on what, if someone that we bring on makes products, maybe we'll raffle off some products, we'll raffle off some sessions, depending on whatever everyone does. And just make it like a big event, like once a month, where we bring creators together, and we all pray together, and we meditate together. Maybe it's like a half hour, an hour, and different people talk about whatever they offer to the world. Maybe they do some kind of healing thing on the live, and then we all meditate and pray together. And maybe each month we have a different intention. I really want to put something like that together. If you guys have any ideas, email me at darenandluna@gmail.com. If you know some creators that would love to be a part of it, if you want to be a part of it, email me as well. And we'll see what we can put together, man. Maybe either maybe we could get one going in the month of February, or maybe plan something for March. Well, we'll see what happens. No, I don't believe it's in the imagination, man. It's he's here. I mean, just like if you have a loved one that passed on, I mean, their energy is always around. You can call them in. They're just not in physical form. That doesn't mean they don't exist. They just don't exist in physical form. But you can tap in, you can channel them, you can call them in, and that includes Jesus. I mean, I, there's no proving it scientifically, man. It's just, you know, the more you don't believe, the more it's not going to be something that you will experience. I sit with Jesus every day. I can call him in and I feel his energy. He speaks to me, but if you don't believe it, then it's not going to be true. Everything points back to belief. And if you don't believe, then you're not going to experience it in your reality. You're the creator of your reality, man, and it all points back to belief. So yeah, man, all the time. I called God in. I called Jesus in. Um, I'm not religious. I never was. I'm spiritual, and I don't believe you have to. And I know that Jesus never wanted to be a religious, like, staple. He came here to serve a purpose, and I truly believe that he was God in human form. He wasn't the full aspect of God. He was an aspect of God, but he was God in human form. Because if God came, and again, you have to understand that when our souls come in human form, it's not the full soul, because the full soul is so big that it cannot fit in these small compact bodies. So it's not our full soul. And not to mention that our soul is like living in other lives at the same time, because we're multidimensional beings living past, present, and future all at the same time. And so our full soul is not in this body. Yes, our soul leaves and comes back, But so it was God. So basically, if God came down here and said, "Yeah, I'm God, everybody. Like I'm here to save the world," you know, no one would no one would have believed it. You know, so he sent he he what's the word he inhabited the body, which was Yeshua, came down to open humanity's hearts. That's what his sole purpose was, to open humanity's hearts, um, to get people to see others from the pain they're in, not the act they're committing, to see people from a place of compassion, to come together, to unite, to know that we're all one and connected. You know, he came down quite literally to change the world, you know, and he made a big impact while being here, you know, but it wasn't meant for him to be idolized and to be this religious staple. He was never, that wasn't the intent. And of course, that was done so that humans would give their power away to something outside of themselves, just like we have done with doctors and other celebrities and you name it. Because when you give your power away, you become weak and vulnerable, and you then lower your frequency and your vibration, and then you're susceptible to fear and easily controlled. I do too, and not a Christian. They talk to me all the time. I'm so happy I found my people. That's his power. Yeah, man. I hope you follow us and you subscribe. We're on all social media platforms. JB at Daren and Luna on all social media platforms, and you can also sign up for our free newsletter. Oh, I'm looking at the computer because I'm reading the chat. We're on all social media platforms at Daren and Luna, so follow us on TikTok and Facebook, and we're in the process of building a new Earth school called Rip into Light. We hope to get the funds to buy like 300 acres of land in North Carolina and create a school of remembrance. So we can, it's going to be all kinds of stuff there. We're going to have it's going to be a healing, wellness. It's going to be, we're going to teach how to tap into your psychic abilities, your intuition. Basically, it's a school of remembering who you are, why you're here, and what you came here to do. And not only that, but meet like-minded people, rest, rejuvenate, a lot of things. It's going to be beautiful. We have so much visions, and hopefully we can have these healing centers and schools all around the world so we can rehabilitate humanity, because we've all been programmed, all of us, and hopefully it will be free to the public. That's my hope, you know. And people will be able to live on the property, and it'll be community and co-op and healthy vegetables and fruits and whole foods, and you know, reteach us how to be self-sustainable, you know, and not rely on like systems and governments and all this kind of crap that they could pull the plug on anything at any moment or time, and you know, and then you don't know how to like make a fire or get food. The only way make food, the only way you know how to do it is going to a grocery store, which the grocery store could run out of food completely. I've gone through this, like when I was living in South Florida, and we had hurricanes and we were out of power and all kinds of stuff, and we had no food and things accessible to us. And so it can happen, and this is not a fear tactic. It's just reteaching humanity and the kids, you know, survival skills, and you know, taking your power back, and learning how to use your psychic abilities and your senses, and remembering your past lives, and knowing these different things. Like a lot of people don't even know what a chakra is. You know, they don't even know what their third eye is, which is where all their psychic abilities lie, and which is one of the things that they've calcified with through the water and through chemicals and, you know, spraying and poisoning and all kinds of stuff, you know. So at the end of the day, man, thank you. Just subscribe before you said awesome, man. I appreciate that, man. And not only that, man, we have a membership platform too, by the way, that me and Luna do events on the school platform. It's called Rip into Light, the Newer School. You can search on school for it. And we do live Zoom events every month with crystalline soul healing and just all kinds of things, man. Things that we can't talk about on social media. So, and we're building a like-minded community there as well. So you don't have to. You can just join our YouTube membership thing here. You can just subscribe and tap the like button. You could subscribe and tap the like button on all our platforms. All is welcome, man. Whatever you want to do, you're welcome to do. I appreciate it. Luna appreciates it no matter what, man. I'm just here to wake people up, to remember who they are, and to remember how powerful you are, and remember all the gifts and abilities that you do actually have, and to trust in you and trust in yourself, and to know that when you change the world. To know that when you heal the world. And, you know, I'm very passionate about helping humanity and taking what I've gone through, like breath work, like spreading love, you know, knowing that breath work has changed my life. I'm certified in conscious circular breathing. I'm currently going through another breath work training for Soma breath, which is a multitude of types of pranayama and different breath works. We have hosted classes doing breath work in our community and also just on Eventbrite and stuff like that. We'll be doing some very soon again. We do Kundalini activations. We do a multitude of things. So just sign up for our newsletter, if anything, and which is on our website at darenandluna.com. And if you feel called to donate anything at all, man, even $1 or whatever, we have super chats on here too. That is, trust me, goes a long way and is welcomed. We also take Cash App and PayPal and stuff on our website too as well. I know I don't like saying all these things, but you know my guides always say we have to. Akashic Records, yeah. I go into the Akashic Records too. I've done that for years. I do that as well. That's what the universe gave me as a job. That and distance healing. Wait, what did they give you as a job? Like Reiki for distant healing? What was your like your job as well as is to assist humanity in waking up and remembering who they are? Is that what you mean? Yeah. That's a lot of us. A lot of our roles is waking people up. Yes. As light workers and star seeds and, you know, yes, 1000%. But we have to get to the kids, man, because they're programming the kids, and they've been programming them in these schools and reprogramming them, and you know, it's yeah. That's a whole nother live stream. But I appreciate y'all, man, a lot, and thank you for subscribing. What's good, Roy? Yeah, I've been going into the Akashic Records for years. I get a lot of information and downloads from there as well. Yeah, I sit with Jesus every day, man. I sit with God every day. I channel the Divine Council of Nine. I have a lot of channeled messages on our channel, a lot, and I have a lot that I still have to post. Oh my God! Is it Presley I see? What? Like what? Like what? Dude, I haven't seen you in like forever, man. I was born with the ability to heal people with a bluish light that comes from my hand since I was a baby. Wow. Well, yeah, long time, man, is right, brother. I texted you. I don't know what happened to you, man. Um, dude, we may have to like connect and collaborate, man. You send me a message, JB, on send me an email at Daren and Luna at gmail.com, man. I don't even know what that is, Sir F not. I don't even know what that is. Like I never even knew about Reiki until I looked up somebody on Reddit. Oh wow. Well, I mean, yeah, yeah. Send me an email. Yeah, you can just go to our website, which is DarenandLuna.com, and then on our website we have our email address, or you can message me on Instagram or TikTok, or even Facebook. It's the same at Daren and Luna, or Daren and Luna at gmail.com. Um, but our website is DarenandLuna.com, and then all the information to reach us is on there. I would definitely love to collab, man. Maybe like one of the meditation events or something like that. You can come and you know offer your services, or maybe I can bring you on and interview you, and you could talk about stuff. Yeah, you could talk about it. You could also offer healings and stuff. I don't know. We'll talk about it. I'm just kind of brainstorming on here, but we're always looking for people to collab with. It's definitely been a long time, Presley, my brother. I've been doing a lot of things the last couple days, so I haven't had a chance to go live. Um, so that's why I decided to go live now. Um, I'm trying to get like chip away at a bunch of different things so that I can go live more and spend more time live. Not, whether it be on here or TikTok or both. Um, I've just got to get through a few things that I need to finish up. Um, I'm working on like the proposal for the newer school, so that me and Luna can get funding for it. And I'm working on a lot of paperwork type of stuff. So the universe has impeccable timing. I was just scrolling through lives because I was bored. Yeah, funny because I was like kind of like like, all right, should I go live? Should I not go live? And I guess you were nudging me to go live. you know, you were nudging me to go live. I wasn't 100% sure, and I wasn't exactly. It was going to be sometime in the afternoon, but it wasn't. I wasn't 100% sure. So definitely, it was meant to be. We were meant to connect, and you were meant to find our channel, without a shadow of a doubt. So, yeah, the universe definitely has impeccable time. And if I didn't go live, I wouldn't have seen Presley either, because, um, you know, I know he's been busy too this year. But I'll be back tomorrow. As I said, I'm getting some new singing bowls. Hey, Tibet. Shamanic. Oh, cool, man. Shamanic Farms. That sounds like an interesting title. Definitely subscribe to the channel, man. Tibet. This is definitely the channel for you, man. Luna's a shaman, by the way. And I noticed you have shamanic in your title of your YouTube name. So this is a perfect channel for you. So make sure you subscribe, Tibet. I have a strong feeling the universe always does nudge us in all directions. Yes, and if I didn't listen, we wouldn't have, we wouldn't have met, and that would have been, it wouldn't have happened, So it was meant to be, and the conversation that I was talking about was meant to be, to attract you. I literally just allowed God to bring the information through, it wasn't me. It was the universe using me, using my vessel for good. But yeah, my Luna is a shaman. Oh, cool. All right, man. Cool, man. Well, definitely subscribe, my friend. I'm not going to be on much longer. I got to get going because I got some things to finish up before bed. I go to bed quite early, y'all. But I am definitely always here to talk and chat and do. We're gonna, like I said, man. I want to plan an event at least once a month where we can bring content creators and healers from around the world together and pray and do healings. And if we bring a bunch of content creators together once a month, we'll reach more of a bigger audience by bringing a bunch of people together, and that's what I would like to do. I'm in talks with Luna about it. I've spoken about it already with her. We just have to plan when it's going to be the first one. So does God ever tell you to text certain people at random time? Yeah, of course. I always follow the energy and the light, and you could feel energy behind something that you're being guided to do or something you're trying to force. And there's definitely energy that we're starting to become more and more aware of in this year, in 2026, that we are energy, and humanity is beginning to start to realize that we are energy. I can tell you from my own experiences, do it whatever he tells you to do. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, you could tell when you're supposed to call that person or not call that person. You can tell when, not, I mean, I don't want to say everybody, not everybody, because people, not everybody is in tune and in touch with their energy. Not everybody works with their energy like that, or is even aware of it. Most people are numbed out, distracted, and so they're not really in tune or in touch with that. I've gotten so many blessings from doing what he tells me to do. And yeah, and see, that's the thing, man. A lot of people as well, because of their ego, they don't want to be obedient to God, and they're not willing to do the things that God is asking them to do, like stop drinking or stop eating this or fast, or I did a 5-day fast at the end of January. I've been kind of doing it for 5 days at the end of the month, and then during the month I intermittently fast. Again, a lot of people will not do it because of potential addictions, or just, it's not easy to do these things. It's not easy to fast for 5 days on no food. It's not easy to, do a ice cold plunge, to do these different things that we're needing to do to essentially escape the matrix or step out of it. Leave a job, leave a relationship, leave a state. It's not easy to do any of these things, and a lot of people stay in that resistance because they're too scared or in fear or They don't want to be obedient, and they don't listen, and then it ends up turning into disease in the body, you know? And that's all resistance to what we're being guided and told to do. But most people, again, don't have the uh, mental discipline or strength to do these things. They're afraid because of the fear that we've been programmed to, you know, essentially. But anyway, listen, guys, as you can see, it's getting darker. And I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart, man. I love y'all, man. And stay blessed up, stay prayed up, love yourself, love one another, man. Treat others how you want to be treated. Respect somebody, and that someone will respect you back. You know, it always goes back to the golden rule, man. Treat others how you want to be treated. And spread as much love as you can around the world, man. We need it. We need it a lot more than it is. And if I have one thing to say, man, get out there and do an act of kindness. Help someone that maybe could not help themselves. You know, even if it's like you smiling, you holding the door, you buying them lunch, you know, whatever the case may be, man, whatever it is, man, we need to like start doing much more acts of kindness. You know, we just do. We'll see how quickly and how fast the world changes. You know? So anyways, I'm going to head out of here. I love y'all, man. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. When do I normally stream? Usually in the morning time, like, I don't know, between like 8 and 11 or something like that in the morning, Eastern time, usually. I don't, a lot of times I don't always stream at this time of the night. I rarely do. It's usually in the AM between like 7 to 12, something, somewhere around there. But I'm getting a couple new singing bowls this week. So I will be streaming the new bowls and trying them out on live, unboxing them. I'm getting one on Saturday. I have a lot of content me and Luna are going to be doing and posting and going live and, you know, doing all kinds of stuff that we're working on. So definitely subscribe. Definitely make sure the notification bell is tapped. And we appreciate any super chats you all want to donate. If it's like, if you're watching the replay, man, donate. It helps us to keep doing what we're doing, man. If you don't and you just want to subscribe and tap the like button, I appreciate that too as well from the bottom of my heart. Believe me. I'm just always guided to say that. So thank you everybody, man, for real. I just want to continue to spread love and awaken humanity to remember who they are, man. Like straight up. So like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'm gonna text you, Presley, all right? It's been a long ass time, brother. I've been going live every day, but I just missed like the last 2 days, I think. I've just had some things going on in the morning, and then I've been trying to, you know, just get through chipping away at some things. But, you know, my true love is going live and connecting with you all, man. And spreading as much love as I can around the world, man, because we need it right now, man. No joke. With the EP files that are coming out and all the disclosure that is going to come this year, man, we need as much love and kindness and compassion for each other as we possibly can, because people are just popping off everywhere because they don't know how to handle what's coming and what's been happening and what I've been talking about for years. They don't understand, and they don't know how to deal with it and how to handle waking up, you know, and questioning everything, and questioning their reality, and questioning the relationship they're in and the job they're doing and why they're doing it. And they came here and they forgot, man. And I want to hold. I'm not here to hold your hand, but I'm here to lead you. But at the end of the day, man, it's not me, it's you. Yeah, man, see you, brother. I love you, man. It's you, it's not me, man. And you're the one that has to do it. I can, like the old saying, I could walk you, I could lead you to, I could lead the horse to water, but I can't make the horse drink. I mean, if I wanted to, I could, but I'm not here to do that. You know, I had to do all of it myself, man. I fell down and I got back up, and I fell down and I got back up. You know, and I just keep going, and I don't stop because I know what I'm doing it for, and I keep that at the forefront. And I know that everything that I do is it's purposeful. It's purposeful because I know that the way I show up is the way others are going to show up. And if I want to live in a better world, if I want to live in a world with love and kindness and compassion, heaven on earth, the golden age, then I have to make those changes as well. I can't just expect everyone else to do it. I can't just expect, I have to do it. I have to make the changes. Well, Larry, you'll have to subscribe and tap the notification bell and come back on another live stream because I'm heading out and we can talk about Greenland. But there's a lot in Greenland and as to why Trump wants Greenland, just as every other place on this planet. There's a lot under Greenland. There's a lot under Israel. There's a lot under Russia. There's a lot under a lot of places in this planet that's buried underneath the ground. You know, inner cities, inner earth, gold and silver and metals, and a lot more than even just that. So I'm just gonna stop it there, man, because as you can see, it's getting dark. I've been on for like an hour and 20 minutes. I got some other things to do, man. I just wanted to come on here, play some of the singing bowl and chat a little bit with you all, man, and you know, to just bring some optimism. Thank you, man. I appreciate you for subbing, Larry. You won't be disappointed, man. There's over 1,000 lives and videos and content that you can go back and watch that I've talked about a lot of this stuff. So please go back and watch. There's tons of stuff on here. Dance parties with Luna, cooking with Luna. I mean, you name it. It's all on here, man. But yeah, there's reasons and rhymes for everything, man. But this is the year of disclosure, and it's all coming out, and it's all coming to the forefront. So we have to make sure our nervous systems are prepared for it, and we have to be prepared for what's coming, because big things are coming and unfolding, and we are all here to assist humanity as they wake up. That's what a lot of us, our role is going to be. Thousands and thousands are waking up and they're distraught and they're angry and they're pissed off as to why and what they've been doing, and they're realizing they've been programmed and conditioned and you name it, and it's not going to be you know, but if you can prepare yourself and you're ready, it's all going to be good, man. And we all come together and we all unite and we all help one another. It's going to be a beautiful world we're going to create together out of love, man. I don't know who Joe is, but I'm going to get going, y'all. I love y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart. Take care of yourselves and each other. I will see you on the next live, on the next video, or somewhere around the world. Until then, tap that like button, tap that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Take care, and I'll see you soon on the next live or somewhere around the world. Let's go! Later, Presley, brother. Later, Larry. Later, everyone. Love y'all, man.